Welcome to Ruby News, your channel for the latest in music and cultural currents. Chart-topping records and major industry changes headline today's show. Taylor Swift is dominating the Billboard Hot 100 with her single, The Fate of Ophelia, holding the #1 spot for 5 weeks straight. This achievement matches her album, The Life of a Showgirl, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and has also held that spot for the same period. The Fate of Ophelia is now her third longest-running #1 track on the Hot 100, surpassing hits like Shake It Off and Cruel Summer. Forbes reports, for the past month, Taylor Swift has commanded the Hot 100, Billboard's ranking of the biggest songs in America. With a 200% spike in sales for all versions of the song, Swift's strategy is making waves. The spotlight remains on Swift as she continues her chart successes through November. Taylor Swift continues to soar high in the pop space with her chart success. From pop sensation, we turn to the world of K-pop. SSERAFIM's Spaghetti, Fiat, J-Hope is leading the Soompi K-pop music chart for the second straight week in November week 3. Roy Kim's No Words Can Say has entered the top 10 for the first time, showcasing this week's exciting changes. Soompi's unique chart method incorporates 30% of data from Circle singles and albums, influencing K-pop trends globally. Spaghetti, Feat, J-Hope remains the top song, and we will be watching how these top-ranked artists perform internationally. SSERAFIM keeps the momentum going in global music charts. Next, let's celebrate another rising star breaking into the US charts. Yeonjun from TXT is making big waves with his solo debut, No Labels, Part 01, breaking into the US charts. The album debuted at #10 on the Billboard 200 and topped Billboard's top album sales chart. In its first week ending November 13th, it earned 29,000 equivalent album units, with 27,000 from traditional sales. As part of TXT, Yeonjun is showing the growing impact of K-pop in the US music scene. Reports confirm No Labels Part 01 was the best-selling album in the United States that week. Fans are excited to see where Yeonjun's musical journey will take him next. Yeonjun's solo venture affirms his strong position in the music industry. MTV is closing its music channels in the UK and Europe this month, marking a decline in relevance. Yet, the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards just aired on CBS, drawing 5.5 million viewers, its best in 6 years, up 42% from 2024. In the US, MTV shows mostly reruns of non-music content, but MTV Classics still delivers 24-hour music with themed blocks. Spotify is set to launch music videos in the US and Canada soon, stepping further into the music video scene. Recent mergers, such as Paramount's with Skydance, are affecting MTV's programming and industry dynamics. With these shifts, MTV's future role in popular culture is uncertain, a stark sign of changing tides in Europe's entertainment landscape. As we shift focus, an auction stirs debate on preserving musical heritage. In Nashville, over 450 items from Florian Schneider's estate, the co-founder of the electronic band Kraftwerk, will be auctioned by Julien's this November. There are concerns about Schneider's collection going into private hands, possibly limiting public access. Archivists warn this might break the archival bond that maintains the collection's cultural importance. However, a spokesperson for Schneider's estate says the auction honors his wish for the instruments to keep being played and shared. As the auction unfolds, the discussion around cultural preservation versus private ownership remains significant. Florian Schneider's estate items remind us of the nuanced balance between culture and commerce. Health takes center stage as an artist pauses touring plans. British musician Yungblud is taking a break from touring due to health concerns. Dominic Harrison, known as Yungblud, has canceled the rest of his 2025 tour dates based on medical advice. This affects shows mainly in the US and Latin America, and refunds will be given to fans. With 3 #1 albums in the UK, Yungblud announced the break to safeguard his long-term career. He stated, "I do not want to do any lasting damage to myself. We are on a journey that I want to last forever." While fans are disappointed, Yungblud's focus on health is a wise move as the year continues. Yungblud's transparency about his health sheds light on the challenges faced by artists. Let's gear up for an exciting performance at a major sports event. Bad Bunny will headline the Super Bowl 60 halftime show, a move by the NFL to celebrate cultural diversity and global influence in sports entertainment. A petition with over 107,000 signatures questions if this choice aligns with family-friendly values. Charlotte Jones from the Dallas Cowboys defends the decision, highlighting the importance of the Latino fanbase and saying the Super Bowl is about entertainment, not politics. Bad Bunny, a Grammy Award-winning artist known for advocating community justice through his music, is excited to represent his culture and history. Amid ongoing debate, ICE confirms its presence at the Super Bowl, adding to the event's controversy. Bad Bunny's halftime show stirs dialogue on cultural representation. Celebrating live music, Two Stars headline a classic holiday event. Jack White and Post Malone are gearing up to headline this year's NFL Thanksgiving Day halftime shows, bringing hometown pride to the field. Jack White will take the stage for the Detroit Lions against the Green Bay Packers just after his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Meanwhile, Texas native Post Malone will perform for the Dallas Cowboys during their matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs. Eminem is on board as the executive producer of the Lions halftime show series. Post Malone shared his excitement, saying, "I am from Texas. I grew up a Cowboys fan and have watched this halftime show for years." With performances tied closely to hometown allegiances, this Thanksgiving is sure to feature unforgettable musical moments. Thanksgiving takes on a musical touch with Jack White and Post Malone leading the celebrations. Diving into personal stories, we explore how artists balance projects and challenges. Matt Heafy, the frontman of metal band Trivium, is showcasing his talents in 2025. Besides leading Trivium, he is involved in jiu-jitsu, family life, and music production. Recently, he faced the challenge of knee surgery that removed 30% of his meniscus just before performing at Bloodstock. Trivium is moving forward with their latest EP, Struck Dead, as they work on their 11th studio album. Commenting on the Bloodstock performance, Heafy said, "That was the best Trivium show that has ever happened." With the metal scene constantly changing, Heafy and Trivium continue to be influential, offering new sounds and performances. Matt Heafy's journey reflects the endurance and creativity within the metal genre. Now, reflecting on the enduring impact of hip-hop's pioneers. LL Cool J is leaving a lasting mark on hip-hop, not just through his music, but also in acting and media. Since his debut with Radio in 1985, this hip-hop pioneer has released 13 studio albums, shaping the genre's golden age with hits like Mama Said Knock You Out. Beyond music, LL Cool J has excelled in acting, taking major roles in films like Any Given Sunday. His media venture, Rock the Bells, celebrates classic hip-hop and offers insightful commentary through its SiriusXM station. Looking ahead, the documentary series Hip Hop Was Born Here premiered on Paramount Plus in July 2025, highlighting LL Cool J's ongoing influence in the cultural landscape. LL Cool J exemplifies the expansive reach of hip-hop into various media. Honoring iconic figures, let's delve into a documentary tribute. The new Netflix documentary, Selena y los Dinos, premiering this week, offers an intimate look at Selena Quintanilla Perez's life, narrated by her family. Directed by Isabel Castro, the film includes never-before-seen footage captured by Selena's sister, Suzette Quintanilla, who also serves as executive producer alongside A.B. Quintanilla III. The documentary celebrates Selena as a pioneer in the Tejano music scene and highlights her lasting influence on music and culture. Chris Perez, Selena's husband, reflects on her unique talent and legacy, saying, "There are many talented people out there, but she just had something special." As it debuts, the film aims to inspire viewers to pursue their dreams, echoing Selena's remarkable journey. Selena's legacy reverberates through this heartfelt Netflix documentary, concluding with awards, shining a light on outstanding performances. Exciting developments from the Korea Grand Music Awards 2025. On November 15th, the ceremony at Incheon's Inspire Arena featured stunning performances by AHOF, BTOB, Close Your Eyes, and the new winners, Stray Kids. Stray Kids took home the Grand Record and Grand Honors Choice Awards, highlighting their growing influence in the K-pop industry. Sharing the spotlight, IVE won the Grand Song Award, further solidifying their position as trendsetters in music. These achievements highlight the significant roles both groups play in shaping today's K-pop sound. As the awards unfold, we will keep you updated on how these victories impact artists' careers and the industry's future. Stay tuned for more insights and reactions as the story develops. Stray Kids' triumph at the Korea Grand Music Awards signifies their growing influence. And reuniting for that nostalgia trip, a rock duo announces a concert. Alt-rock legends Deftones are heading back to New Zealand for the first time since 2014 with a special one-off concert. Mark your calendars for May 13th, 2026 at Auckland's Spark Arena. Joining them on stage will be Interpol and Eka Vandal, promising fans a night full of early 2000s nostalgia. Frontman Chino Moreno says the band has always aimed to broaden their sound by tapping into a wide range of influences. With tickets selling fast for this rare show, they are available now at local outlets. The Deftones concert promises to be a memorable sight for fans in New Zealand. Finally, addressing global issues through the power of lyrics. The legendary rock band Scorpions has changed the lyrics of their ballad Wind of Change to show support for Ukraine during the current tensions. Frontman Klaus Meine explained that the changes were made in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The song's message now moves from its original romantic view of Russia to backing Ukraine. This shift shows how global politics can shape artistic expression and music. Wind of Change was originally inspired by Scorpions' appearance at the 1989 Moscow Music Peace Festival, where it represented cultural diplomacy. Klaus Meine said, "Scorpions are a band building bridges between cultures and countries." As geopolitical landscapes change, musical expressions may continue to reflect artists' positions on global issues. Scorpions demonstrate the vital role music plays in echoing political sentiments. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time with more Sonic stories.